Alright, thank you for coming back, and if you guys are interested, I'll show you exactly how my grow's been going. So lately we bought this new, like 5 foot tall greenhouse. It covers about a 3 by 2 space, and it's been perfect for my seedlings, let me tell you. But starting off, I had all my tomatoes on the top, and as you can see, a lot of them are going strong, and I got some pretty big boys out there, so I'm excited to see where my tomatoes are going. These are going to be my biggest cucumbers that I have to date right now, and I kept them up on the second tree because they're just so big. I can't wait to see, because I kept them in a larger, taller soil, so they may be able to deeper root, and I'm going to try the sideways berry on them. This is the only watermelon that made it, and she's doing strong, so I'm proud of her. Hope she can make it, but we'll move on to the peppers, because these peppers are looking leafy, and when I tell you I am ready to fucking eat some peppers. Moving on to my spinach, and I am doing awesome in this category. I think I got about like 12 of them if I counted. I don't know, I'm just kind of speed counting real quick, I didn't really check. And they are looking healthy, and these bad boys down here are going to be kind of like my experimental peppers, the weaklings that are not doing the hottest. The organic potted peppers right there are going to be the ones that I can't wait to try out. And then these are going to be my cucumbers that are a little bit weak and just need to work on their strength and rooting, and we'll see. So let me introduce you to your mom. She is the strongest plant I have. It's a tomato, and I'm making a bet with her sisters, and this is her other sister, Booger AIDS. She's about right behind her. And the last one, I have a third one, and that one's gonna be Tegrity. They are around the same stages, and they're all three healthy. I'm just making a small gentleman's bet on which one I think will be the one to grow or produce the most fruit. So I'm going to quickly show you how I do my stuff. It's not the perfect way, and you can do it any other way you want, so just understand that. But starting off, I use this plant food. It is all-purpose, water-soluble, so I take this plant food. It's got like fish goods in it, organic matter. It's good for flowers, any type of vegetation you want to grow, kind of give it a kickstart. I use it for the germination process mainly because I like to seed it, so I call it fish water. I take about a gallon of this and I mix it with a half scoop of the fish stuff with the water, and I make a good concoction in that gallon. Like I said, so about a gallon's worth of water with a little scoop of that in there, and then I fed that to my seeds as they were germinating. When I start off with my soil or I'm feeling something is dying, I use this charcoal. It's completely activated charcoal. What it does is add some carbon to the soil, a little bit of potassium, and takes out the impurities. But this, what you're looking at here, is called fertilizer water. I named it Ferty Juice because I'm just a dumbass. But anyways, what you do is you take some banana peels and you throw them in some water and let them soak for a good 24 to 48 hours. Let them ferment in that water, and you seal it tight. I used a little solo cup to seal this 2 liter. It's perfect for it. It stinks. I need to warn you, it's the nastiest stuff you ever smell. But what I do is I take a little bit of that and I put it in the 2 liter, just about a third of it, and then I fill it up with some water. And this is what I use to mainly feed my plants and vegetation right now, because they're in a further stage in life, and this has a lot of potassium in it, and the soil's gonna need a lot of potassium, so this is a good source of water. I usually can use warm or cold depending on what side the weather is like outside. I want to try to imitate what the plants are going to be able to feel, because I don't want them to go into shock. So that is the main food source rather than that plant source. So that plant food. So that's what I use right now. The next thing I have is the little help bottle, and this is literally just a mix of the fish water and a mix of the poo-poo water, which is that Ferty water, and I use that on any type of plant I feel like just needs a little bit of help or some type of kickstart, because that's like 2 different types of nutritions for them, and it usually helps out sometimes. But here is my bread and butter to keeping these boys alive. This is what I call proxy water, which it is 1/3 of peroxide, 2/3 of water, and just like a dash or a splash of some soap, dish soap preferably. It helps keep off aphids, any type of crawling insects, any type of like worm or maggot insects, anything like that. It isn't a controlled environment that I have right now, but there are ways like insects can get in. Everybody knows that, so you always have to keep your stuff controlled. And this is the way I control it. It's usually full, but I use it up in my cherry tree. So this is lemongrass extract, and I call this lemon ass water. It is just a few dips of lemongrass extract into that water bottle, and I fill it all the way up to the top. And then, as you can see, I poked little holes in there, and these holes allow me to spray it anywhere. And what I do is I spray it on the outside of my doors, for my garage, or even on the greenhouse sometimes, but never truly on the plants. But the smell of that repels flying insects, other crawling insects, things that are harmful for the plants. They're just, stuff I want to keep out of my controlled environment. So thank you guys for stopping in to part 634 of I Think I'm a Gardener, and I hope you guys join back in soon. Thank you.